What's up, guys? Swift here, breaking down every snap from Alex Leatherwood's Chicago Bears debut. I got them all on film. We're just going to get right into it. So this is going to be Leatherwood's first snap of the game. I'm going to show you him here. He's up top. We're going to watch Leatherwood. Decent out of his break on that one. Nice job getting contact there. Not a whole lot to see, but he does a good job there. He's set up for the block. This is what you like to see. Quick pass. Not much to see there. We're going to go on to the next play. Second play I want you to watch in slow motion here. This is probably... This is the one where Leatherwood is a little slow getting out of his break here. If you can see right here, everyone else on the offense has moved. Even the running back. And Leatherwood is still... He's not quite there yet. That's just shaking off a little bit of rust. This was his second snap. See, he still gets a good job, gets out there. It's a quick pass anyway. This is the one where Fields throws it a little bit behind Claypool. Come on, Justin, you can do better than that. But good job there by Leatherwood. He was just a little bit late out of his break on the second play. And then we got the third play here. Leatherwood, better job getting out of his break. We got a chip from Darrington Evans here. Good job, but look at him. Look at the feet, hips, hands. He's got a good base here. He's ready. Boom. Look at that. Solid anchor. This was one of his biggest weaknesses with the Raiders, is he was never ready to anchor. He often was just out of balance. He often was just off balance, or his feet just weren't ready for anchors, and it often caused him to actually get thrown to the ground or leave his feet. He does a great job here. Boom. Actually goes to shove the guy's chest when he jumps. We've been asking Larry Borum and Riley Reef to do that all year. Good job by Leatherwood, showing his athleticism and his play strength. Next play here, we got Leatherwood again. He's helping a double team here with Tev. I'll show it again. I'll show this one better from the other angle later in the video. But he's helping here, but he knows that his man's on the outside on the edge here. This is something that, another thing that Larry Borum struggled with a lot this year, that our line has just struggled with this awareness to help with a double team and then to get off that double team and pick up your man. This is a great job by Leatherwood here. Doesn't do much, honestly, but he's in position. This is what you want. Justin Fields gets rid of the ball before the danger actually got there, but that's another just great awareness by Alex Leatherwood. Next play here in slow-mo, you can see he does a better job getting out of his stance. Once again, one-on-one on an island out here. Got him. The footwork is better. Look at him. He's shuffling with the player, establishing that back foot. This is anchoring. He's got his anchor power, letting Justin Fields scan and find an open man. You got Musty and Tev in the middle here. This is just a great job. We hadn't seen much of that on the right side at tackle out here yet this year. Let's go back. Just look at the anchor strength. This is something that he just didn't have with the Raiders. He's able to shuffle, get outside, and then anchor and just stop this guy. And this is the biggest thing. Look at the footwork. Boom. Anchor, strong. Look at the grip strength, power, athleticism. Alex Leatherwood has it all. And this was our first 50-yard pass of the game. This is the one that went to Equanimous St. Brown, 50-yarder. And guess who's in at right tackle? Alex Leatherwood. This is the play. I called this one out live. Anyone who was with me watching live during the game for the play-by-play, I called this one. This is one of the first ones where I was talking to everybody about Leatherwood being on the field. Someone in chat had pointed it out. But I saw Tevin Jenkins and Alex Leatherwood push this guy almost into the end zone, and it was a great job. We'll watch here. Watch his Tev. I got a better angle on this one in a minute. Tev getting mass strength out here, but Leatherwood does a great job here because he's helping with his left arm shove this guy back, but all the while keeping his awareness that he wants to hit this guy, even though the run play is down here. This is a great job by Alex Leatherwood. That guy's not going anywhere now. Look, this guy's not going to make the play either. They've pushed this guy back 5 yards off the line of scrimmage and maintained eyes on his second level block. This was an incredible job by Leatherwood. Leatherwood has always been a dominating run blocker, and he was actually a really good run blocker with the Raiders. His struggles came in pass protection. Next play here, we got Leatherwood again on the outside in a one-on-one. Look at him. Decent job getting back. Look at the power on the anchor. Look at that. This is one thing. He initiated the contact. He got low. Boom. Look at this. And then he gets the double from Tev. You guys know, hey, with Tev and Leatherwood on this right side, I feel sorry for some of these defenders. Look at this guy. He's got him now 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Still anchoring him while Fields runs around. And guess what happens on this play, guys? Alex Leatherwood is in the game for 3 plays in a row here. And guess what happens on offense? 50-yard bomb, touchdown run, and then 50-yard bomb again. This is something that Leatherwood brought to this offense. Reef was in the game for 40-plus snaps. We had 0 50-yard passes while Riley Reef was in the game. Alex Leatherwood, 10 snaps, and we got 10 points in those 10 snaps. That's insane, guys. 10 points in 10 snaps. Should have had 2 touchdowns, but Getsy takes his foot off the gas on this drive. But this is the bomb to N'Keal Harry. Great job again by Leatherwood. And we'll watch N'Keal Harry at the point of catch here just because, oh my, good job, N'Keal Harry. We want to see, this is the other guy we want to see on the field more. Alex Leatherwood and N'Keal Harry, get them on the field. We're going to go back to see if he gets off the snap. He's right in motion with the rest of the line. That was pretty good. It looks like Braxton Jones was a little bit of ahead of everybody else. He was a little bit quicker on that one, but the rest of the line, he was right in tune with everybody else. Now watch what he does here. That stick right here, this is just smart football play. He's got his hand on Tevin Jenkins' guy because he's got that length in his arms that, hey, he's getting in position to seal this edge while also helping Tevin Jenkins. We haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen that this year at all. Someone helping Tev? Tev is usually the guy helping them. He does a good job here helping Tev. The problem is what happens on this play. If you look here, Mustapher again just absolutely beat. What happens is his guy's going to kind of run Tev over and knock him down. And Leatherwood is going to kind of... Leatherwood has Tev falling into him a little bit, and he just loses the edge here. But Fields still has time to get it away, get the pass away. But that one is, of course, Musty just getting blown up the middle. Not much you can do on there, but good job again by Leatherwood trying his best there, though. Look at Leatherwood. Oh, my. Look at the grip strength here. This is one we got to show from the other angle. But this one is, look at this. Just sealed. That's a seal. Running back gets by. He's a great run blocker. Nobody's arguing that. And if you don't believe me, just watch this next play. He's going to set this edge, drive this guy back 5 yards, and just dominate him. Boom. Great contact. Look at the feet, hips, hands, solid. He's got his anchor. Boom. You ain't going anywhere. Run's coming up the middle. This defender's trying to shed the block and go make a tackle, but guess what? Leatherwood, look at the grip strength, the power, and then, hey, when you spin, he's got the athleticism to roll with you as well. Push him back. He's got him 7 yards downfield here. This is Hey, Leatherwood, this is what you like to see. Braxton's down here too. I mean, this is what you want to see from our offensive line. All right, now I'm going to show you a couple of the plays from the back angle here. You can see it a little bit better. This is the one where he gets the chip from Darrington Evans. That's a great chip by Evans, by the way. Good job by Tevin Jenkins here. Look at him. Look at him. Check here. Watch Alex Leatherwood here. Watch his eyes. He's going to check. Check with Tev. Make sure Tev's okay. But he knows his guy's coming over here. Now he's like, all right, Tev's good. I'm here. The anchor, he's ready to anchor. This is something he wasn't able to do when he was with the Raiders. The coaching staff has clearly worked with him. Anchor's there. Ready. When the contact gets to him, he initiates with his hands. Good hand placement. He often had no idea what he was doing with his hands with the Raiders as well. Look at this. Boom. Guy gets up. There's the shove in the chest that you like to see. Just great job. This one I just had to show again because, I mean, you get to see how much his hand placement has gotten better. Also, he's anchored. Like, this is just a great job here. Look at this. This is where our offensive lineman normally gets beat. Defender used his arm to extend, pushed him back a little bit, and then usually is going to excel around the corner. Not on Alex Leatherwood, though. Watch the feet. Watch him. He shuffles to get his feet back down here. We'll watch it like this. I don't know why the All-22 has those green flashes this week. Something was wrong with the film. But look at the feet shuffle. Right there is when he gets shuffled, he's going to shuffle his feet down. Good job. And then, boom, lock back in. That's just a great job by Alex Leatherwood. Just great. You can't bull rush this guy. Holy. This is the better angle of him and Tevin driving the guy back into the end zone. Look at Tev. Gets low. Leatherwood with him, but keeping his eyes right here. He's like, hey, how long can I engage in this double team? As long as this guy doesn't take off, I can stay engaged with Tev. Well, that guy's backing up away from the play. Okay, I'm going to keep helping Tev drive this guy because I'm smart enough to know that I don't have to come off him yet. Look at that. They push him out of the play. We get a touchdown down here to Monty, and meanwhile, Tev and Alex Leatherwood are driving a guy down to Lakeshore Drive. Great job. Another pass set here. We're going to have one-on-one. Alex Leatherwood on the edge. Look at him. This is what he wasn't ready to do when he was with the Raiders. His anchor was never ready. His feet were never set. He never engaged. He does all of those things here. We'll watch it frame by frame here. Sets his feet. Feet set. Once he sets his feet, he's engaging. He's using his hands. Boom. Look at that. He's lower than the guy. He's actually kind of headbutted him there. He was lower than him because he charged right in. Look at this. He gets pushed back a little bit, but he's anchoring. He's fighting to anchor. He's still not perfect at it, but look at this. No one's just blowing by him. And guess who he has right next to him to help him out? Tevin Jenkins. Boom. That's how you make a good pocket, and that's how Fields gets out to throw yet another 50-yard pass. This time, N'Keal Harry and Equanimous St. Brown, both with 50-yard catches, both with Alex Leatherwood on the field. What other explanation do you have? We're going to show again on this run play here. This is the one where he gets off. Good job. And he drives the guy back about 8 yards. This is Alex Leatherwood in the run game. Boom. Look at it. Solid. Contact. Anchor. And then he's going to push him. Yeah. Hey, where you going, buddy? When you spin, guess what? I got the athleticism to go with you. Yes, sir. Alex Leatherwood welcome to Chicago. A lot of us have been waiting to see this. There's still the question of what exactly has improved since he was with the Raiders. That's why I want to check out a couple of clips with him on the Raiders and show you guys what his technique looked like before, just so you can see how bad it was before the Bears coaching staff got their hands on him. All right, then we got a couple plays with them with the Raiders, one-on-one here with J.J. Watt. And you're just going to watch his technique and just see that it's just not as good. Watch it here. We're going to slow it down. Look, there's no anchor. He's turning his body. Instead of anchoring and getting at Watt like you saw him do in Chicago that I just showed you, look at him. Slowly. Look at the feet. His feet are not anchored. He's turning with him. Watch slowly. He's turning. Oh, that's actually a hold. He's grabbing his shoulder from behind. And then he's on the ground because his feet weren't set. And this is what we saw a lot from Leatherwood when he was with the Raiders. Another example here, we're going to have him on the outside. This is where he tries to do pretty much the same thing we saw him I just showed you guys what he did with Tev, right? Uses his long arms, extends a double team, but then still has the athleticism to get out on the edge and set an anchor. The problem is here, he's a little slow, and his footwork are behind. His footwork is behind, and it's sloppy. And guess what? He's turned again. Watch it here, frame by frame. The anchor's not set. Look. This foot is down, but this foot's up. That's not an anchor. And he hasn't got far enough out to set the edge yet. And then again, you're going to see him turn. He's turning with the guy. And then that leads to grabs and holds and sacks. And it just looked like a completely different player than what I saw studying tape from this week's game. Last little one I wanted to show here. This is just watch his footwork. When you don't anchor, you lose your power. And his biggest strength at Alabama was how powerful and athletic he was. Without the footwork, that power, look at him just get shoved aside here. Look at this. He's so powerful, right? Whoop. Nope, not when your feet aren't set. Look at his feet. He's shuffling on his back foot here, on his heel here. This foot's not planted. There's no anchor strength, and he gets shoved to the side. Overall, he had great footwork. He had a strong anchor point. He showed improved technique, and you could see his power and athleticism on film. His footwork looks so much better than it did for the Raiders. His biggest issue for the Raiders was footwork and technique in pass protection. His footwork was sloppy, his technique was plain bad at times, his hand placement was off, and he was never ready to anchor. One thing that is overlooked about Leatherwood's game is he was actually a really good run blocker last year. His fatal flaw was that he was absolutely horrible against pass rushers, giving up the most pressures in the entire league. I asked the question earlier in the year if maybe he was just more comfortable on the left side. I said that because he looked so great at left tackle for Alabama, but he just didn't look like the same guy for the Raiders. So one thing that came to mind was maybe he's more comfortable going left than he is right. But what really happened here is he already had technique issues, and then the Raiders threw him at a new position on the other side of the line and didn't help him fix his technique. What I saw on tape today, though, shows he has the ability to play on the right side. His footwork looked great. It looked better than Riley Reif or Larry Borum's, in my opinion. His technique has definitely improved. The biggest question is, have the coaches fixed Leatherwood's technique? I actually believe so. After studying Raiders tape earlier in the year and then seeing his 10 snaps this week, studying him on all 22 tape, and then going back and looking at some more Raiders film, it looks like he has definitely fixed a lot of his issues. Obviously, it's a small sample size, but we want to see him a lot more going forward. I actually had Leatherwood ranked higher than Tevin Jenkins in the 2021 NFL Draft, somehow managing to get both guys and Braxton Jones could potentially help us solve the issues on this offensive line. Braxton, Tevin, and Leatherwood all potentially could be staples on this offensive line going forward. All three are extremely athletic and have Pro Bowl upside. It's a little too early to call Leatherwood a fixture, but he looked awesome in 10 snaps. I wish we would have gotten more snaps to evaluate him on, but I believe he should be playing a lot more down the stretch, even potentially starting the last 4 games of the season. I see no reason to keep trotting Riley Reiff out there. It's time for Alex Leatherwood to start at right tackle. Thanks to everybody who watches these videos. I appreciate you guys so much. Please just do me the favor, hit that like button for me. Also, anyone that's interested in gaming or movies, Netflix, TV shows, I have 2 other channels. Check those out as well. I'll post the links in the description. Stay tuned, guys. I have so much more coming. The All 22 footage is out, and I've already seen a lot on that tape. Turn the notifications on so you don't miss out. And until next time, bear down.